we're subjected to maintenance. You gotta pay rent to survive. We don't got no rest. We're subjected to illness. We always either getting sick or some shit. You know what I mean? We got no rest here. Now Trump is trying to raise our taxes and taking away food stamps. We have no rest here. Why? Because this is not our place of rest. Our homeland is Israel.
Furthermore than that, okay, America is getting ready to be reduced to a desert. 100% desert. The scriptures say nothing shall dwell upon this land anymore. When the Lord brings about the devastation of this land, the elect are going to get beamed up right then and there. Escape. And this place is going to be legitimately 100% desert. America will no longer be inhabitable. All right? Yeah, some more content. This is Micah chapter 3 and verse 5. Well, actually, let me continue on verse 4 because I never finished verse 4. Micah chapter 3 and verse 4. Then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. So Israel behaved themselves ill in their doings. Okay? Like the brother had said earlier, Brother Lamont, he said when we came out of Egypt, we had people that was actually murmuring, man. They were murmuring against the Most High. They was murmuring against the teachings. They was murmuring against this. They wanted to go back to Egypt. Let's put it that way. All right, they were comfortable in Egypt. They was cool being in captivity. All right, that's our people today. You had our people coming out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? With their gods, with their golden calves and their different gods, close to their hearts, man. They wasn't down with coming back to their heritage, okay? They behaved themselves in ill manner before the Most High. And this is the final scripture, verse 5. This is the point. Thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that make my people err, which is basically your pastor pork chops, okay? That hide, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he that pulleth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him. All right, so that's Esau and his followers. That's Esau and Esau's appointees, these pork chop eating priests out here, and these so-called political parties. All right, they cry peace, 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 but the sword is what they're preparing for us, man.
It's Micah chapter 2 verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Right, so to bring that to the point, what we was talking about, our people don't have rest here, man. Because we're everything that we're going through mainly, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are really Israelites. The reason why we was brought into America is to what? To serve slavery, not to party and live it up. Because you may have the little moment you got to do so, but when the Lord comes back, the Lord is just gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna bring a judgment, whether you believe it or not. But that's why you have all this confusion going on while we're in this land, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Because it's a reincarnation of the other kingdoms that we dwelt in before, which we was also in slavery. Alright? This is a modern slavery. Everything is backwards. Lord use Jeremiah, I think it's Jeremiah, Isaiah, one of those two, where he says, I created a new thing. Because this is new. Nobody, like at least back then, they knew that they were Israelites and so forth. But now, they don't want to consider anything that the scriptures say. So we were brought over here to serve slavery. They took us out of our land. Alright, basically kicked us out of our land. And then enslaved us over here.
So Zechariah 11:5 says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell thee say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Right. So we was even you watch movies like Nat Turner, The Django, etc. Those movies are based on what we went through. We were sold, we were bought, we were robbed. You know, why do you think you have these holy days so called? Because it represented our destruction. It represented our destruction. How they
And he
let
said,
our children to alligators. You know, they slaughtered our women, took their babies out of their stomachs. What do you think Thanksgiving is represented as? But our people don't want to research these things and get into history about what actually happened. You know, our people they're destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Zechariah chapter 10, verse 9. It says, and I will sow them among the people, and they shall remember me in far countries, and they shall live with their children and turn again. It says, I will bring them again also out of the land of Egypt, and gather them out of Assyria, and will bring them into Zechariah 10 and 9. And I will sow them among the people, and they shall remember me in far countries, and they shall live with their children and turn again.
Right, so we're in a far country right now. It's obvious that you know, if you understand, if you know the history of the transatlantic slave trade, we was brought from our motherland over here to America, and that's getting into basically the elect, remembering the Lord in a foreign land. Because right now, the Lord is calling His elect, the one third, the women, children, you even got helpers, and those that believe. The Lord is calling the house of David right now, waking us up. We're waking up in the land of our captivity. You know? Because if you're not tired of being in this place, then you obviously, you love this place. And if you love this place, and you got problems with the Lord. You know? You just have, you don't believe in with the Lord had setting the scriptures. You know, you got a lot of people that say they believe the Most High, but their actions prove different.
This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
What did I tell you, 10?
You said 11. 5. Zechariah 11. You mean 10?
Right? 10 and 9, it's lucky.
That's all. No, that's cool.
10 and 9.
This is Zechariah chapter 10 and verse 9. Then said I will not feed you that dieth, let it die. And that is to be cut off, let it be cut off. And let the rest eat every one the flesh of another.
So the Lord is our people are not, they weren't being fed for quite some time. The Lord didn't have His prophets out here speaking for quite some time before the 1960s. You know, but throughout the 1960s, the Lord started raising up like our elders, like Abba Bivens, Marsha. You got the elders now. You got the elders now like Sahar, Ramla, Gabar, so on and so forth. And that's how the Lord started raising up his men to feed the elect. You know? But read it out.
So Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
So that's what we out here to feed our people. The truth. Through Yahawashi, which is the bread, the water. You know? We're out here to expose the lies by the scriptures. Because the scriptures exposes everything. That's why they don't bring that. That's why they don't bring that out in the churches, because they don't want to expose the foundation that they're reaping on. You know, you got the pastors that are false prophets that Yahawashi said that was going to be here, which those churches were brought into slavery. They were being built up, and they had them preaching out. You know, if you watch Nat Turner, you'll know. Yeah. So this is the bloody city that reaped off our people with a bunch of lies, because they lied to us about our history, because it's his story. They robbed our lands. They call themselves in the land of Israel. They are Israelis, which they call themselves Jewish, which we're the real Jews. You can go back. Which we're the real Jews, which goes back to our forefathers. All right, and what is it? Slap you got it. You got it. So like me and the brother was talking about in the car, how all our people got different lingo's, because all of that, even the English right now, what we're speaking is a bastard language. You got our people speaking Spanish, which that's not their language. All these languages and names that we have and the customs that we're putting off is not ours. All these things that we're doing are customs of other nations. That's why the Lord said, go not into the way of the heathen. But guess what? Through our slavery, it was forced upon us. Because we spoke Hebrew. That was our language. You know? Yeah.
This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. Verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? God. This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, Yahawah. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Right, because,
was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Esau. Verse 3. And yet I loved Jacob. Verse 3. And I hated Esau.
So basically the Lord was praising on how the Lord is not, he don't love the other nation. Which Esau is the forefather of the so-called white people today. And Jacob is our forefather. The Lord said what? He loves us. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why we're in bondage today. All the shit that we go through with our families, with our wives, our children, our jobs, with the laws of the government. We got our people killing each other, robbing each other, women in high seats, which that was funded by the Rothschild of the women's liberation. So all of these things are set up. It's a system. It's systematic. Divide and conquer. They divided our people so that we could go against each other And guess who reached that? Who's prophecy? The so-called white people, man. You know? But that's all prophecy. That's all prophecy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to back up on that prophecy. This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's on point. That was on point. Because the Lord said what? You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord, what's that word? The Lord emphasized that He loved us, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which is your bastard names. We are Hebrew Israelites. That's your true nationality. It's not no damn religion. Because religion goes back to the Latin, religio, which means to restrain. So you go to the churches, they're restraining you from the truth. But the Lord said, He used, who was it? Nahum, to say to the people that basically the reason why we're going through what we're going through is because we turned our backs against the Most High.
That was an Amos.
Well, Nahum?
No, that what I just right there about that was Amos.
That was Amos, yeah.
Yeah, and in Malachi it said, I loved Jacob and I hated Esau.
No, what I'm saying is that's why we're destroyed.
Yeah,
But Amos is talking about.
Yeah,
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Exactly.
Because we're going through.
That's why.
Because of our iniquity.
Right.
You know, pardon me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you're right in front of the camera there.
Pardon me.
Just,
Thank you. So that's why we're going through what we're going through. But
Second Ezra 13 and 40. It said, "Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoner out of the land, out of their own land, in the time of Hosea, the king Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captives, and carried them over the waters, so came they into another land."
Carried them over the waters into another land. What tribes are those that Esdras was talking about? Esdras was talking about the tribes of Israel. Alright? I tried to back that up. Get me, Deuteronomy 28:68. Because our people were carried over here, right, to serve. And after that, what?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68, and it reads, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you."
Yeah, no. So we were sold unto our enemies. Because when we were captive during the time of the transatlantic slave trade, we was captive by the so-called white people, which are the Edomites, the Hamites, which are the Africans, and the Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs. They held us captives in the land of Africa because that's where we was hiding from. Alright? It didn't mean that we came from there. We were hiding there. They brought us, and the brother said what? In Deuteronomy, that no man shall buy us, because we're not saved, man. Nobody's saving us. That's why you got you got Trump investing in more jail cells, prison houses. You know what I mean? You got most of our people in prison. Then
So in Deuteronomy, that last part where it says no man will buy you, basically what it's saying is
we're
that
not saved.
right. The word buy there means to be redeemed. That's all it means. Okay?
Right. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fine. You know, the only one that's going to redeem us out of this hell that we're going through is Yahawashi, who we able to call Jesus Christ. Because his real name is Yahawashi. His name is a Hebrew. The book of Acts even proves that he spoke in Hebrew. Jesus It's not his real name because the letter J came about after the 1600s. So who were we praying to in the time of slavery before the 1600s? Huh? You know what I mean? So that's why the scriptures tell you to study, man. So we can know these things. And this is pure history. Alright, this is our true history book. The Bible. The scriptures. This book lets you know how we got to America. And it explains how that we're still in slavery. But the only ones that's gonna come back, because the Lord said he's gonna come back again. He will not leave you as a man. But he's only gonna save a small portion and elect. But only if you get right, come back to the law, statutes, commandments. Believe, that this man that you see right here, hold it, bro. That Yahawashi is coming back, that he's a dark-skinned man. You believe in the name of Yahawashi, repent. Therefore, repent means, for the kingdom is at hand.
Matthew chapter 4, verse 17, it says, from that time Yahawashi began to preach and say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Because while we're out here, the Lord is using us as vessels. We you know what I mean? We're not nobody. We're not acting like as if we're holy and down. But the Lord is using us to cry out to our people, saying that the kingdom is at hand.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 1. And Yahawashi, it says Jesus here, but we know his name is Yahawashi, okay? And Yahawashi went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple.
Okay.
Verse 2. And Yahawashi said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
So back then, you had the prophets and the disciples asking Yahawashi, when is the time going to come? They were tired of that place, just like we are today. When we pray, we ask the Lord, we pray for shorter days. We ask the Lord, like, Lord, why is it still continuing? Why are these people still here committing all these acts? Why? Like, we want to get out of here. We want to live in righteousness. We don't want to live in this shithole. There's nothing here for us besides wickedness. So that's what the disciples was asking. What? And he said that now one stone is going to be left. Now, back then it was destroyed. But now, today, in a modern era, this generation, all these buildings, all the skyscrapers and whatnot, all this society is going to be destroyed. Alright?
No, I was going to say, if I may make this statement too now, because you talked about the building. And that same scripture I was reading in the book of Micah, right? What did the Lord say about Esau? He said he has made his heritage waste, right? And his habitation waste. All you see around you is brick and concrete. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, all you see going on in all this brick and concrete is wickedness. Like, I'm literally standing in front of a chief place of wickedness right now. We all are. You see what I'm saying? So the point I'm simply trying to make is, man, this devil that's ruling right now, man, he's all about wickedness. He is the wicked. All right? Simple as that.
Yeah, I think there's more in that, actually.
What? Oh, this.
That no stone shall fall upon another. That was in 24. Yeah. All right, Con, do you want me to read 2 again or just going to 3?
Verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privily, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be?
When shall what things be?
Yeah. But that Mount of Olives is representing Israel and the prophets and disciples. I was asking, he was asking them, like I said already, he was asking him the times. When are the times going to come? In other words, when is prophecy going to be? When is the kingdom going to come back? That's what they were asking.
Verse 8.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So that's when in Matthew 24, that's when it gets into prophecy. The disciples asked.
It's Matthew 6:33. It said, "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness.
All right, guess
and all
what?
these things shall be added unto you."
Seek the kingdom first, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's how we're being built up, because we were seeking the kingdom first. We had no cares of this world. Alright, we left, so to speak, we left the ways of this world spiritually. Alright, we're still here. Physically, we're in the flesh, but spiritually, we're dwelling with the Most High. When the brother was talking about when the Most High got to suck at you, it's not meaning literally. I mean, it meaning spiritually. The Lord has to be dealing with your soul, with your spirit. You have to be clothed, alright? But when you seek these things with the kingdom of heaven, then all these things shall be added unto you. Then ye shall be a new man. Then you are able to repent. Alright? Then you'll be able to repent. And the Lord may have mercy on you. You know, you believe, and then you're able to do the will of the Lord. Because it's all a process. You can't just wake up and be like, oh yeah, I believe and that's it. It's an action. Faith without works is dead.
Question. I just have a question for you, Ak. You said faith without works is dead, right? Fine. How do you show your faith? You show your faith through your works. Okay? That's it.
So 2 Ezra chapter 9. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby he has believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Yeah. So the Lord is sanctified. Because we're called. We don't know if we're chosen. The Lord blessed us just by calling us. And we know that how? By the understanding, the wisdom, and the name. The Lord blessed us with the name. So in order to be chosen, we got to continue doing the will of the Lord. Because if we are chosen, the will know in due season. Alright? So the Lord knows who's chosen from the beginning. And who he sanctified. Alright?
Yeah, hey, brother. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yes, I mean it. It's true. Think about it.
By your works. Alright? Because you have people that were called, like it says in Matthew the 22nd chapter, many are called, few are chosen. So the Lord has called a lot of people by through the Spirit to gain this knowledge, this wisdom, the understanding of prophecy and what the scriptures are talking about, but that doesn't mean that they were chosen. You gotta continue doing the will of the Lord. And it's not coming out here. It's more of behind closed doors. That's when the Lord really sees, who's really worthy. By how you fight. Yeah, that's when Yahawashi comes back. He's gonna save a remnant, man. The Apostle Paul spoke about that. Though that we are as scattered at the what is it, like the sand of the sea?
This is the
That a portion shall be saved. Hey, and another thing, you'll know who's chosen or called by them, by their works. Because a lot of people who read the scriptures and are so-called awakened, a lot of them still love the ways of this world. You can't serve two masters.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, and there you go. So we're completely against this society, right? We're telling you the things that are coming. Whether you believe it or not, it shall happen. The Lord said what? Whether you does it have any effect? So I can say like that.
Oh, what if some did not?
What if some did not believe? Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, the point that I wanted to make, which is why I brought that up and then the brothers quoted it, is because the prophets of old prophesied against those kingdoms. Just like we're doing today, we're speaking out against the wickedness of the society. You know, the modern day slave land that we're in. Because we're preaching righteous things that are to come. And only those who repent and get right shall be saved by the chariots and the glory of the Most High, Yahawashi, Yahawashi. The people that are in this society, their goal is to prosper in this society, getting their kids into 5 years of college, shit like that. You know?
So in Revelation 22 and 11, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Wow. That's almost self-explanatory. You know, because you'll know righteous.
You went great, like
And
you're
when
right
back
here
then,
about the amount of shit
ancient
that I
times,
get done.
when the
It's
prophets
like,
spoke up,
why does it have to be a percent?
the people trembled because they always spoke about the destruction of the society they were living in. So those people only trembled because they like that, you know, the way they were living or whatever. But in the balance side of that, you'll be saved if you come out of the society. What's that scripture where it says, come out of my people? Matter of fact, get that. I think that's in Revelation. Let me Isaiah 58. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just quoting it out. Come on, get that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 10, starting at verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High power of Israel is that they might be saved.
That they might be saved.
Verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
That's why when you come back to the Lord's statutes and commandments and the knowledge of the scriptures, then what? You might be saved. It's that simple to break down. You know, because if you're in the society and you committing all the wickedness, you know, you committing adultery, you know what I mean? You smoking weed, you're people who, you know, men with men, women with women. You got people you got thieves, you got, you know, so on and so forth. But if you don't believe and you don't take heed to the scriptures and get right, you know, and you know, take heed to the prophecies that's coming, then the Lord is gonna destroy you with this kingdom. Thus, you prepare